All right, well, folks, how we doing today? So, today's 17 May 2021. I got it at 9:40 a.m. Shout out to all my people back out east, Virginia, Philadelphia, all that, where Dad is from. All y'all cats out there in DC, around DC area. All right, y'all stay safe out there, because there's a lot of stuff going on out there. Man, y'all out there getting y'all getting rough, rugged, and raw out there, especially up in Philly. All right, they're up to like almost 200 homicides as we speak. But I want to continue. This is going to be my second volume of Y'all Rappers Gonna Learn. Maybe my third. I think I've done 2 of them already. This one's going to be featuring Lil Reese and Blueface. I've been meaning to do Blueface for probably about 2 weeks ago. But I was caught up doing a lot of tourism stuff here in Las Vegas. Videos pertaining to that. I was hoping I could get like a journalism job or something like that, doing some of the attractions or whatever, and also things pertaining to business. But I'm gonna get to it today, now that I'm talking about Lil Reese. So just now, Lil Reese, just a few days ago, very recently. All right, sorry about that. I got cut off because my alarm clock went off. All right. So back to Lil Reese. All right, he got caught. Well, actually, he got caught up. Got popped up or whatever. All right, ended up getting his head busted, the mouth busted, something to that effect, trying to rob a car out there in a parking garage in Chicago. All right, so he's in critical condition. So, I will pray for that man to end up coming out, being recovered, in good health and good spirits. Okay. I don't know the motive of why this happened. Why did he had to get involved in something like this, trying to rob a car? This guy's getting all this money, or these rappers getting all this money, or trying to, live vicariously live the roles of these real gangsters and thugs. And I've said, like on the other volumes or whatever, you cannot play both sides of the fence. A lot of these guys or whatever, okay, there's a few of them have decent upbringings or whatever, trying to pretend to be somebody that they're not. I mean, look what happened to that one dude. I forgot that one guy's name. That his mother and father were both doctors or professor in college, from Atlanta. I forgot that one young man's name or whatever. Okay. But these guys are falling by the wayside. All right, trying to mess around with these. I'm saying the guys or whatever. Okay, I'm talking about the real, these real thugs, these real OGs or whatever. And if you really look, all right, like during my time, a lot of, let's say, these the guys that wanted to gang bang or whatever. Okay, they got caught up. They don't want that kind of life. All right, so it's like these rappers, they're getting all this money, and they end up, they're trying to get into something that they really can't handle. Okay, you can't play both sides of the fence. And if you're working on your craft, how do you have time to go out there, and cut up? All right, so I've said this incessantly. If I would have me a contract, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I may stick my head in there at times where people least expect it. But what for? Why? Okay? I mean, there's no love. People are going to see the hard way or whatever. And if you are an up-and-coming rapper, you listen to this video, all right, doing stuff like this, you eventually going to run out. Okay? Because there ain't no love in the streets. The only thing the streets respect is that cheddar. Ain't got no love for you, They ain't got no love for you. And it's best to get out of that life if you have a ticket to get out, because the streets, they will devour you. Okay. Man, this is just crazy, whatever. So I just wish the guy speedy recovery. It was him and 2 other gentlemen. All right, got popped up in that in that parking garage. But you can't serve two masters. And I've said before that you already rocking the boat technically by doing this this type of that type of craft, the rap craft and all that, because you're pretty much talking about gangsterism, all right, whoremongering, and and everything else, gun violence, all right. But you ain't doing nothing. You're not out there actually killing people. Although I think that rappers have a tendency to tell on themselves, all right, like that one rap group in Chicago that went and told on themselves on on a crime that they did in 2018, all right. But in the end of the day, although you're saying some controversial things or whatever, you make some money in legal way, all right. So why go backwards? Why go backwards? All right, call yourself trying to keep it real. All right, keeping it real. They ain't keeping it real. It's keeping it wrong. All right. But off that, all right. But let me say this though. Know this. I mean, how many rappers or whatever? How many these guys are gonna get caught up and get killed for people to realize or catch on to this? All right. That being said, Blueface. Something about a robbery that he did with his next door neighbor, and I guess it was on videotape. All right. So this guy is pending charges. All right. That this was a similar incident that happened. It reminds me of Foxy Brown, okay, where I want to say about 10 years ago or so, that she ended up getting into like an altercation with her neighbor and ended up breaking his phone or whatever. All right. And she was pending charges doing that type of stuff. So let me let you know something, that they have a special task force, a special police force or whatever, that watch over all these rappers and different figureheads. Let's see here, people in positions of public trust, top-notch people, athletes, certain veterans, all right, that they may consider a threat. All right, if they consider you a threat, they're going to mark you, and yes, they are going to be watching. So they know what you're going to, they know if you did something, they will know. Okay. So I'll be interested to see how that thing plays out or whatever. Okay. That Blueface, from what I understand, I think my daughter was talking about Blueface. This guy was an up-and-coming guy about 2 years ago, okay, that signed a big contract, and he had a few hits out, okay. He's supposed to probably be one of the promising guys or whatever over the next 5 years, okay. I never heard any of this Lil Reese stuff before, but I'm assuming probably he's one of the, for people to see articles on this guy being brought up, he must be up and coming, or he has probably reached, that level of the surface of success. But that's what it seems like it's happening. A lot of these guys, they rise up. Here's the surface. They rise up, and they might have a split second to bask in, in the glory, and then they have to catch their breath, because either the big boys are coming, or these guys are in there getting their TV turned out, lights, or they're getting their lights turned out. Okay. Man, I say the Most High is cutting these guys short. So I guess in the end of the day, in the streets, but rather, you're a rapper or not, okay, that it's probably best to move around very, very strategically. They did have a song back in the day when I was really into rap, where Biggie even said in one of his songs that, what did he say, the bad boys move in silence. So yeah, I mean, you really have to just move around with caution, know when to hold them and know when to fold them, speak when it's your turn to speak, all right, or speak when spoken to. I mean, it's getting to where you don't know where you may end up or whatever. Okay, let's just say if I go to West Philly to go visit my people or whatever, all right, I could just be out there just walking around. We can go get something to eat, me and my cousin, and we could go chopping it up with other people out there, like on Lancaster Avenue. man, you don't even know if somebody can come and go spray up everybody, okay, just to get to one person. And I wouldn't even know that that person that sprayed us up is looking for a guy or whatever, you know. I mean, so it's like you really don't know who or what your friends are involved with, the type of stuff or whatever. So, man, this could happen to anybody. So, I just say stick and move. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Feel free to subscribe, like, share, all right? Maybe I'll keep, I may do an update on this stuff. It's going to be interesting to see how these things play out here. And just a little something to stimulate thought, to give you guys a better, deeper understanding or whatever, what's going on. And you, if you're listening, or if you know guys are indulge or whatever in the streets or rapping and that type of stuff, all right, you guys go do what you go do, all right, to maybe try to be a little bit more mindful and use better judgment. All right, I'm out.